Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Spin Fishing series. You may see I've already got 11 fish actually in the keep net. I logged in here to start brewing tea and went ahead and cast out the bottom rods for the past about a half hour. I logged in right before it started getting dark. Had a couple things I needed to wrap up, so I would brew 10 tea, go check my bottom rods, brew 10 more tea, go check my bottom rods, etc. So there is a small accretion order, so we filled that, and then there's a 300 plus gram roach order. So I did buy a handful of maggots. So far, we paid for those 30 maggots. They're about 3 silver. So other than that, you haven't really missed anything here. It is a rainy day at Belaya, so might be a bit slow, might be offset a little bit by the bottom fish we've already caught. Today's goal is just to catch as many fish as we can, really make some more silver. If we can get that common roach order, that would be nice. It's about a 40 silver order, so that's why I decided to go for that. Nice grayling here. Nice last minute grayling for 31.6 on spin fishing. So we did brew all 100 instances of tea that we bought. Somehow we failed once. I don't know if we just forgot to put the tea bag in, drop the thermos. I don't know how you fail brewing tea. The game said we failed brewing tea. So we did get our cooking up to 20.5%. Again, I don't use cooking a whole lot in the game, so not a big deal there. But we do have plenty of tea to go around now, and the campfire is still going. We can actually walk over there and warm up as needed, especially with a rainy day today. That may be worth it. So, kind of like I said, if we can get roach today, that would be worth it. I am trying a little bit of a different spot. I've seen this one come up a couple of times, so not a whole lot different from where we usually fish, to be honest. So another nice grayling. We're usually down at that rock, casting out this way. This time I came down to this rock and am casting straight out. And been getting some decent grayling here at the last minute so far, or right on cast like this one. Or whatever this is. I don't know if it's grayling. I'm just assuming it is, since everything else I've caught here has been a grayling so far. I haven't pulled it above water yet. It is a good grayling. That's a kilo grayling right there. I am using the black spiker, especially in the rain today. I think that makes sense. Kilo and a quarter grayling, 2100 experience. Nice fish. A good 15 silver right there. Another good one right off the bat. I don't think it's quite as big as the last one, but definitely marker. Probably 600 to 700 grams if it's grayling, which it is. 700-gram grayling. Other one. 600 to 700-gram probably again. Maybe a little more, but I don't think so. $800-gram, not bad. 1,400 experience points. I am using a retrieval speed of 30 today, a little bit higher than normal, but I'm okay with that. Especially in the rain, I think that'll help attract fish. When the rain started, our bottom rods just stopped. It wasn't raining most of the night. It started raining about 4 a.m. Want to go look at the bottom rods, make sure they're not slack or anything. I did catch a couple of rough. Surprisingly, I've got size 14 hooks on, so I wouldn't expect rough. Decent fish while I was looking over at my email. Might be another 800 gram. 600. 500 experience points. 31.7 on spin fishing. We may get up to 35 spin fishing before we even get to Quarry. It is supposed to rain for a couple days in game, so didn't really put off recording this much longer than I already had. It's late afternoon on November 2nd. About to say it slowed down a little bit here, but looks like we got a last minute perch. Almost a worthless one, but it's a perch. It's holding a drink in my hand, so I couldn't hold shift down there. If you just keep holding down the mouse button, you'll get the 120, 125%. Well, shift just sends you straight there. Spot feels like it's died out on me too. A little bit early in the day for it to have. See if we just need another 3 foot. Wasn't all the way up on the shoreline. If I don't get a bite here, I may try a different spot I was trying on another account that I had some success with. Although it wasn't in the rain. And got a bite, but worthless chub. I do hear my bottom rod jingle jangling. Oh, which one it was. This one. Probably a tiny fish that's been on there for a while. Yep. Tiny raw. So a spot I was trying and having some good luck with on my test account last night. I just wanted to log in and do some brainless fishing. I spent about 20 minutes here during the day. Is right over here. You got to come around this bush and then cast out over just to the right of this rock. Close to, you may be able to see it with the fog. There's a big rock that my rod tip is circling. I like to cast in that general vicinity. Obviously, I'm not getting anywhere close to that rock, but I like to cast out that way. And honestly, I was having more luck with the tequilas here, so I may switch over lures here in a second. Hear the bottom rod jingle jangling. I caught on the rock there, which is not what I want. Try the dark tequila. Again, the rain's going to play into things today. I think it's going to be slower than usual, but it tends to be bigger fish when it's raining. I need to go check the bottom rod after this cast. Not getting anything here is not what I wanted. Interesting, the campfire actually went out. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Either that or at least graphically it's out. Usually that thing just burns on and on through the whole session, and I haven't logged out. Nope. Rain must have put it out. Small grayling. No actual fish on, just some fake jingle jangles. I always think it's that rock when I'm coming over here. If you see me head to that rock, stop, and then turn, that's why. My brain always wants to send me to that rock. Well, the dark Aquilas seem to be working decently here. may try the green Aquila. That's a perch. See what happens with the usual daytime Aquila. Another okay fish. Nothing major. Denied. Not a marker, unfortunately. Someone was thinking about jumping up on the couch next to me, and I had my drink there. And he respectfully asked me to move it first. Random bleak. Usually a float fish at the top of the water on tiny hooks. So a little bit surprised. Wrong rock again. Had to run an errand earlier today and left the dog home alone. He is not happy with, but at the same time, he's now sitting with his paw on my hand. So we'll get him used to it. Me working from home, never have to really leave him home alone too often. And for short trips, I usually take him with me. Well, evidently I had something on the bottom rod, but wasn't good enough. Got the shameful fish got away message. Went back to the dark spiker. Glad I'm not float fishing right now with a dog paw and a dog nose laying on my mouse hand. Decent fish here. Not an amazing one. Might be a kilo, but probably closer to 7 to 8 grams. Right at a kilo. Nice. 1,800 experience points. We're basically halfway to level 16. And level 16 is what unlocks Quarry Lake. And then when Quarry gets unlocked, get ready for a lot of trolling. Another good grain. Just shy of a marker. I thought it was bigger. Another good grain. 31.8, 1,500 experience points. Get the feeling I'm not going to get the roach order since bottom rods aren't doing anything. Another marker fish, probably. Yep, 31.9. Even if I unlock using a wobbler, I don't have the equipment right to fish with wobblers at Quarry. I barely have the equipment to fish with spinners. And I'm hoping to get about 1,500 silver. Oh, good fish slipped off there. That's frustrating. That was partially my fault for shift reeling and raising it up early. But I'm hoping to get another 750 experience points in the next 30,000 experience. Or 750 silver in the next 30,000 experience. That would get us that would get us a decent rod and reel. But honestly, like 2 rods. Gotta price that out, but looking at 1,200 for the reel I want. I think it was 1,150, basically 1,200. And we'd need line leaders and all that, so gonna be tight. Brown trout, not an amazing one, but brown trout. We're about 25 minutes in. Another decent grayling here. The first grayling is what I think of the first one. So yeah, 23 minutes ago. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20, 21 fish. I had 11 in the keep net before I started. Couldn't remember. You want to go check my bottom rods after this cast? Oh, hiccup. I don't think I got to the mute button in time. Let's go look at the box. May reset them since we had the fish got away message. Honestly, don't know if this does anything. It just feels like the right thing to do if they've been quiet for a while. I may have to make a decision on if I want to get a smaller reel. Honestly, the Lacertes that we have on the bottom rod aren't bad. Could get a second one of them fairly cheap. It just may be a struggle at Quarry. We'll have to see as we get closer to 16. If I remember correctly, those reels are only a couple hundred silver. Small fish. Almost not worth keeping. Another tiny bleak. Honestly surprised that fish was able to trigger the bells. I think the quiver tips are 28 gram and that was a 21 gram fish. Was reading a quick email for that 4-letter W word. Nothing I need to respond to right away. One of the good parts about fishing is you can do two things at once here fairly easily. Now, if this is my float account, I would not be able to read an email and fish at the same time, but bottom account or a spin account, you can. I may have missed a nibble for all I know. Hello, good fish. Really good fish. You grayling? I barely saw you. I just hit the wrong key. No, you are not a grayling. You're either a chub, an asp, or maybe a taimen? Or maybe a brown trout, but I think you're a chub. You are a chub. 1.6 kilo chub. Let's go see what we got on the bottom rods. Decent roach, but not big enough for the order, unfortunately. Tiny rough, midday rough. Neither one of those I should have cast using shift. Oh, crappy crucian that's not worth anything for 2 there. We haven't gotten any of the big enough leaks. Common roach order here. We need 7 300 grammars. We only have 2. We haven't caught. Just wanted to get rid of that crappy crucian before I forgot. And before the order expired. That took a 5/100ths of a silver to about a silver and a half. We're not done yet. About a half an hour into the recording, a little over half an hour. This is a good one. I'm wanting it to go over towards the right. That means it's going to be swimming upstream and therefore using more energy. Whatever it was just jumped. I think I saw gray, so I'm going to say asp or chop. It was pretty far out there. I couldn't really see what that was. Right now, the fish is winning. And there's not much I can do about it. We may lose this one. Just jumped again. Made up some ground there. That's good. Not liking this. Come on, turn your head this way, fish. Oh, did I just flip it over? Nope. I was oh! It was a pike. It was a big pike. That was probably a trophy pike. So we lost our leader. Lost our dark spiker. Oh man. Nicely done though, Pike. That was a fun fight while it lasted. Unfortunately, the Pike won. So what I see here is rig cut off by fish teeth. That means a Pike bit through our leader. So, well, that's unfortunate because that's 50 silver down the drain. Well, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and call it on that note, unfortunately. We're getting into nighttime. The rain's getting worse. Unfortunately, that Pike's gonna win. Kind of defeats me a little bit. Not in, not in the best mood after losing that one. But we still got 89, 90 silver today. So not a bad day overall. 8, 9 silver on Chubb. Common Carp wasn't worth much. That Common Roach actually did better than I thought, and then we got some good graylings. Hide's gonna be worth nothing. Perch worth nothing. A couple of decent raw. So 89 silver, -2, -50, 60 for the lure that we just lost there, but we're up to probably around 800 when it's all said and done. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I appreciate everybody watching. We'll be back again tomorrow. I've got to decide what I want to do to replace that lure. Am I going to travel somewhere? Can I hit it here? Worth traveling that. So we'll go and wrap it up here. I appreciate everyone watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Tight lines. Have a good one. Bye bye now.